I've been a virtual assistant for more than 9 years now, and I could swear I knew all of the basic tools that make a virtual assistant until a client of mine asked me to remove somebody from a shared Google Drive last week, and I was stuck. Believe me, I spent over 3 hours trying to figure it out. But anyways, I figured it out and I decided that, you know what, I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you to learn how to remove an old team member from a shared Google Drive in case you ever come across a task like that, so that you don't spend a lot of hours having that done like I did. So if you've ever wondered how to remove somebody from a shared Google Drive, especially if you work in an organization and you are tasked with removing an ex-employee or an ex-colleague from a shared Google Drive, this is how you are going to do it. So first thing you want to do is actually go to your Google Drive. That is the Google Drive that you are working with. So it could either be your client's Google Drive or your own Google Drive. So depending on where you are trying to remove somebody from. For example, in my own case, I am my client's executive assistant, and I was meant to take out the ex-employee from the shared Google Drive. So I could either remove it from my own drive or from his own drive because I am both a manager in the drive. So in your case, you come into the shared drive. Take, for example, 2026 clients. This is where I want to remove a person. So you click on these three dots here that says more action. When you click on these three dots that shows more actions, it will show you different options. So it shows you download, shows you rename, shows you summarize this folder, shows you share, shows you organize, shows you folder information, shows you move to trash, shows you not a helpful suggestion. So you want to go to this share, this part it says share, and then you click on share. When it clicks on share, you would see everybody that has been granted access to this particular drive. So in this case, the drive I'm using as an example just has 2 people that have access to this drive. In an organization, let's say a large organization, it could have up to 20 or 30 people, but no matter the amount of people it has, it will show you exactly what I'm showing you at the moment. So all you need to do is come to click down this arrow down, the arrow that shows down. You're not clicking on editor, right? You're clicking the arrow down. Once you click the arrow down, you see viewer, you see commenter, you see editor, you see transfer ownership, and you see remove access. These are the 5 things that you would see when you click on that arrow down. So if you want to remove access, you're trying to remove the person from that drive, you click on remove access and it takes away the access. If you were asked to transfer ownership of a drive, you click on transfer ownership. If you click on transfer ownership, it will no longer be, I will no longer be the owner. So if you see here, Jen, your VA coach, shows that I'm the owner of this drive. If I click on transfer ownership, it will transfer ownership to this email, jenthevirtualassistant@gmail.com. But I'm not trying to transfer ownership. What I'm trying to do is remove access. So what I'm going to do is remove access. So once you click on remove access and you click on save, you have to make sure you click on save, because if you don't click on save, nothing you've done will be actioned. You have to click on save to make sure that whatever it is that you've instructed it to do will be actioned. So click on save. And now the email no longer have access. So if you want to confirm if it has access or not, all you need to do is click this more actions again and go to share, click on share, and you see that there's nobody with access aside from the owner of the drive. This is certainly one of my best tutorials ever. So let me know in the comment section if you want to see more tutorials like this. And if you want to see more tutorials like this, let me know the kind of tutorial you want me to create next. And I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe. And of course, if you know anybody that is trying to grow their virtual assistant career or their AI knowledge in 2026, then you want to recommend my channel to them. I'll see you in my next video.